What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We are jumping back into some Road to the Show here today. We're back home again, and this time we have the Brewers coming to town. Let's see what we can do against them. We got to take 2 out of 3 here. We are 1 game out of the division in this early season. I have a 9-game hitting streak going on after getting blanked early on here. Bottom of the first, 2 outs, nobody on. I'm batting cleanup. 1-0 ball game with Arizona in the lead. Zach Littell is on the mound for the Brewers. He hits 97 on the 4-seamer, 91 on the slider, 95 on his sinker, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, right down the middle, and a late swing on a 4-seamer. Makes for an 0-1 count. All right, that's the way we're going to start things here. Next pitch. Splitter just below the knees on the inner third. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. 0-2 the count. The 2-strike pitch. Up and in a little bit with the 4-seamer, and it's a 1-2 count now. Let's see what we can do here with pitch number 4. We're going to send a sinker into right field. Easy play for the right fielder. And that's going to end things here in the first inning. We're going to move on here, leading the Brewers by a score of 1-0. All right, we come back top of the third. Brewers are now leading 4-2, and Willie Adames is at the plate. He walked in the second inning, and he's hitting a lowly 176 on the season so far, but it is still really early. There's 1 out, nobody on for him, and he's got himself a 1-2 count against Ryan Nelson. Wind up and the pitch from Nelson. Nothing for me. Pop up for the shortstop on the infield dirt even. There we go. 2 away now on the top of the third. I'm still not sure why the game brings me in to make those kind of plays because I had no hand in it. Bottom of the third. Diamondbacks have scored another run. It's a 4-3 ball game now. 2 outs and a runner on first. Zach Littell is still on the mound. First pitch of this at-bat. Went fishing after a splitter below the knees, and it's an 0-1 count. And the reigning 2-time MVP, not a shocker. 4-seamer way above the zone on the outside corner. 1-1 the count there. That was almost a pitch out, to be fair. Next pitch from him. Low and inside with a slider. And it's a quick 2-1 count. Starting to see he's not going to come into the zone for me at all. And what does he do? Put a 4-seamer in the zone after I say that. We get a piece of it and foul it away, though. So we have a 2-2 count in this at-bat. Pitch number 5 now from Littell. Inside with a 4-seamer. That's a full count. I like it. I like it a lot. The runner at first will be in motion on the pitch here. And we foul off a 4-seamer in the top of the zone. We're going to do the payoff pitch a second time here in this at-bat. Come on, big fella. Give me one good pitch. Check swing at a 4-seamer at the knees. Strikeout. Oof. I don't know if that was in the zone or not. Yeah, it looks like Skipper ain't too happy there. We have a new skipper. Ooh, intriguing. We're going to move on to the top of the fourth now. Still a 4-3 ball game. Joey Weimer at the plate for the Brewers, hitting .286 on this young season. He also drew a walk in the second inning. I guess that's how the Brewers got all their runs, huh? Ryan Nelson throwing pitch number 76 of the game with nobody out and nobody on here in the top of the fourth. Ground ball down the line at third. I can't get to it. It's into left field. He has himself a single. Throw's going to go into second. And yeah, there we go. Runner on first and nobody out here in the top of the fourth. It's going to be a short day for Nelson, I think. We come back, bottom of the fifth. We're tied at 5 runs apiece. Runner on second and 2 away for me as I'm standing in 0-2 on the day. And yeah, that strikeout pitch was right at the knees in that last at-bat. Good gravy. First pitch of this at-bat is in my cold zone. 4-seamer. Gonna get the call, obviously. 0-1 the count. Let's see what we can do with pitch number 2 from Zach Littell. Not much. 4-seamer on the inside corner. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. And it is a quick 0-2 hole for me in this one. Oof. Come on, big guy. Yeah. In the dirt, got away from the catcher. Runnered it from second base. Did not advance. All right. 1-2 the count for me now in this at-bat. Come on, big guy. One good pitch. That's not it. Slider way outside. Taken for a ball. We've evened up the count at 2-2 now. Yeah, so his four-seamers, he's told me, were in the zone on the inner third. Four-seamer just below the knees there. I thought I was going back to the dugout with a backwards K. But no, sir, it's a full count again. Let's see what we can do with a payoff pitch in this one. We foul off a sinker on the outer third, and then we're going to do the payoff pitch a second time in this at-bat as well. Pitch number 7 now from Littell. Swing and a miss at a slider below the knees. Oof! Working longer at bats, but man, just nothing good coming out of him here. As I strike out again on a full count pitch. Bottom of the 8th, we come back. Milwaukee leading 10-5 now. Holy mackerel. And I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day. This is going to be my last chance to extend my hit streak. Except now we have Abner Uribe on the mound for the Brewers. He hits 100 on the sinker, 92 on the slider, 101 on the four-seamer. First pitch, swing and a miss at a sinker low and inside, and it's an 0-1 count. Second pitch now from Uribe. Off the plate away and a little bit low at the sinker there. And I have a 1-1 count in front of 25,425 paid attendance today. There's a few empty seats out there, but not a whole lot. The 1-1 pitch. Chopped to short. That's not going to do it, or will it? I beat it out. It's an infield single. Holy cow, the hit streak now hits 10 games. I will be darned. We are standing on first base with nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th. Is that going to be enough to rally the troops in the dugout? Let's see. No, sir. Top of the 9th. Still a 10-5 ball game. Runners on first and second, and only one away for Willie Castro. We need a double play in the worst way here. We have Sean Manzo on the mound now out of the bullpen. He's going to be throwing an 0-2 pitch to Castro, who's currently 0 for 3. Another diving attempt at a ball down the line and into left field. We're going to have runners on first and third, and it's an 11-5 ball game. Still only one out here in the top of the 9th. Yeah, no real chance of the Diamondbacks coming back there. Brewers take the win, 12-5 the final score, as Christian Mena takes the loss, and he is 0-2 on the season now. All right, 2 for 5 day at the plate for me, though. That's nothing to complain about, but we're going to move on to game number 2. And you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. We come into game number 2. I'm standing up at the plate here in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, nobody on. Batting third in the order with an even .250 batting average. Zach Gallen is on the mound for the Brew Crew. He hits 96 on the fourth-seamer, 92 on his cutter, 90 on the slider, 89 on the circle change as well. Knuckle curve tops out at 85. First pitch of the at-bat from him, just off the outside corner with a four-seamer. It's a 1-0 count. I wonder if that's going to be the way he's going to pitch me in this one. Just pepper the corners here. No, that one didn't pepper the corners. Down the middle of the plate, but a little high in the zone. Got a piece of that four-seamer and fouled it away for a 1-1 count. Next pitch. Swing and a miss at a knuckle curve. That's a quick knuckle curve, and yeah, got me hook, line, and sinker on that one. 1-2 the count, and the next pitch is a slider well low and away. 2-2 the count now. Come on, big fella. One good pitch. That's not exactly the best one, but we send it deep into center field, but not deep enough. Center fielder makes the play just short of the warning track out there, and that's going to retire the side. We're moving on. We come back top of the second. Milwaukee is now leading 2-0. Runner on first and 2 away for Juan Gonzalez. He has no batting average so far. Is this his first plate appearance in the majors this year? I think so. He's worked a full count against Luis Severino. Let's see if we can get a ground ball out here. Oh, yeah, we will. Throw to first will be in time. They wanted me to go to the third base bag, but I did not. I fielded the ball and threw to first to retire the side, so that'll work for me. We're moving on. Back in the field again here, top of the fourth. It's a 2-1 ball game with Milwaukee in the lead. Taylor Ward is at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day today. He struck out in the second inning. With 2 outs and a runner on first, he's worked himself a full count against Luis Severino. We don't need the double play, just any old out will do. Ground ball to me at third, we'll scoop it up. The throw to first will be in plenty of time. And there you go. Top of the fourth is now over. We're moving to the bottom half, still trailing by a score of 2-1. All right, bottom of the fourth, leading things off. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. 1 for 5 on the series. Let's see what I can do against Zach Gallen in this at-bat. First pitch from him. Check swing on a slider. Why didn't the game let me swing on that? I wanted a piece of that one. Oh, because I was too far out in front of it? Really? All right. 0-1 the count for me now. Second pitch. Inside with a four-seamer. It's now a 1-1 count. Come on, big fella. Make a mistake pitch. Four-seamer just above the knees on the outer third. Taken for a strike. 1-2 the count for me now. Not going to get me fishing after that four-seamer. It was just off the outside corner there. And it's a 2-2 count. Pitch number 5 of the at-bat now from Gallen. Swing and a miss at a slider low and away. What in the heck was that? A horrible at-bat, that's what I would say that was. That was not pretty in any sense of the word. We come back top of the 6th. It's a 4-1 lead for Milwaukee. Garrett Mitchell is at the plate. He's having a heck of a day. 2 for 2 days so far with a double and a single and a pair of RBIs. Yeah, he's enjoying his first day at the plate. I tell you what. Anyway, top of the 6th is 2 outs and a runner on first. 0-2 count for Mitchell against Slade Ciccone. Wind up and the pitch from him. Ground ball to me at third. We'll scoop that up and throw to first. Finally, out of the top of the 6th, we're moving on to the bottom half, trailing the Brewers by a score of 4-1. And what do you know, I make it to the plate here in the bottom half. 2 outs, nobody on, still a 4-1 ball game. Zach Gallen still on the mound, only thrown 60 pitches to this point. First pitch from him in this at-bat is low and away with a knuckle curve. 1-0 the count. Come on, big fella. Give me a good pitch to swing at here. There it is. Four-seamer right down the middle. Sent out to right center field, but not deep at all. Center fielder makes the play out there again, and it's just another long and loud fly out to center field for me in this series. Oof. I think we'll get one more plate appearance out of it, but dang. This hit streak is killing me now. Top of the 7th, it's a 5-1 lead for Milwaukee now, and Jordan Westberg is at the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day, 2 for 16 on the series. So, yeah, half of his offensive production has happened in this game. Let's see what he can do with a 0-1 pitch from Slade Ciccone with 1 out and nobody on here. He pops it up. All right. I don't know why the game's got to make my animation go funny like that. We will field that on the infield dirt. 2 away now in the top of the 7th. Bottom half of the 8th, it's a 5-2 ball game. Bases are loaded and only 1 out, and I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day. This is the time to do it, baby. Reynaldo Lopez on the mound for the Brewers out of the bullpen now. He hits 100 on the four-seamer, 90 on the slider, and circle change. Only 83 on the 12-6 curve. First pitch, swing and a miss at a four-seamer just above the zone. 0-1 the count for me. Second pitch now from Lopez. Even higher. He's climbing the ladder with that four-seamer. No swing, though, so it's a 1-1 count. I can throw that circle change or 12-6 curve right down the middle. That would be awesome. No, sir. He puts that circle change low and away. It's a 2-1 count. Could have been 3-0 if I kept the bat on my shoulders, but oh well. 2-1 pitch is ripped down the right field line. Come on, baby. Stay fair. Stay fair. Oh, just foul. That's a bummer. It's now a 2-2 count. This is the first pitch actually in the zone in this at-bat. Next pitch is a slider just off the inside corner. It's a full count with the bases loaded. Payoff pitch on the way from Lopez. And we rip one into right field. That's down for a base hit. That's going to score 1, maybe 2. They send the runner around third. Throw is up the line, and it is now a 5-4 ball game after a 2 RBI single. Extends the old hit streak and tacks up a couple more runs. I like it. I like it a lot. We come back top of the 9th. Arizona is now leading 8-5. That's what we like to see. Runners on first and second. 2 away for William Contreras. He's 1 for 4 on the day, 3 for 8 on the series with a 2 RBI single. Let's see what he can do with the 0-1 pitch from Ian Hamilton. If we can get out of this game here with the win, let's see. Ground ball to me. You betcha. We will throw to first, and that will retire Contreras. Diamondbacks take the win in game number 2. 8-5, the final score. Whew, that was a nail-biter, man. I liked it. I like it a lot. We're going to move on to game number 3, though, and see who can win the rubber match of this 3-game series here in Arizona. Come on, PlayStation, load her in. There we go. Little day game action here. Top of the first, no score. Runner on first and one away for William Contreras. He's hitting a massive .405 with a 9-game hitting streak right now. Oof, man, they are having a hard time keeping him off base in this one. And he's got himself a 1-2 count against starter Frankie Montas. And let's see, they're thinking he's going to bunt here. That's a little uncharacteristic for Contreras, but okay. Yep, he's bunting. Yep, we'll scoop it up, throw him out at first. Easy sacrifice for Contreras as it moves the runner to second. Bottom half of the inning, 1 out and a runner on first for me as I'm standing in with 11-game hitting streak and a .250 batting average here out of the number 3 hole today. Aaron Ashby is on the mound for the Brewers. He hits 97 on the sinker, 90 on his circle change, 98 on the four-seamer. First pitch, outside with a 12-6 curve. It is now a 1-0 count. Let's see what we can do with pitch number 2 of the at-bat. Come on, big fella. You can do it. Nope. Sinker below the knees. Not going fishing after that one either. It is a quick 2-0 count to start game number 3. Next pitch. Ripped into center field. Center fielder running back towards the wall. That's going to be off the wall, isn't it? Nope. He's able to make the catch near the warning track. Dang it. I thought I had that one off the wall out there. Oh, well. Long and loud second out here in the bottom of the first. Just missed the home run there. Bottom of the third, we come back. The Brewers are leading 1-0. Runners on first and second, 2 away. So I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day, 2 for 9 on the series. And I get a dynamic challenge because I have 2 runners on and one of them's in scoring position. I know, hard to believe when you got 2 runners on. And we're not doing the power swing. Let's just try to drive in all runners. Why the heck not? Aaron Ashby is still on the bump for the Brewers. First pitch of this at-bat from him. Sent into right field. Not going to score a runner, but they sent him around third. No way, dude. Yeah, out by a mile. Come on, should have left the bases loaded, dude. I don't know who the third base coach is, but sending him on that hit is not a good idea. Man. All right, we come back top of the fifth. Brewers are now leading 4-0. There's runners on first and second, 2 away for Jock Peterson. He's 1 for 1 on the day with a solo dinger in the second. Christian Mena is now on the mound for the Diamondbacks out of the bullpen. Windup and the pitch from him is a bunt down the third baseline. Well done, Mr. Peterson. Not even going to get him at first. Bunt for a hit is successful to load the bases with 2 outs here in the top of the fifth. We move on to the bottom of the fifth. It's a 5-0 ball game. Bases are loaded for me with 2 away. And we need to get on the scoreboard here. Aaron Ashby still on the mound for the Brewers, and the first pitch from him. Ripped and ripped. It's a grand slam to right center field. No doubt dinger there as that is behind the pool into the bleachers. And it's a quick way to make it a 1-run ball game. 5-4 the score after that 410-foot grand slam for home run number 6 on the season. That's the time to do it, boys. See you later, baseball. All right, top of the sixth, we come back, still a 5-4 ball game. 1 out and nobody on for Jackson Churio. He's 0 for 2 on the day and hitting a lowly 189 in this early season contest. Let's see what he can do with a 2-2 pitch from Christian Mena. Wind up, and the pitch from the right-hander is a ground ball to me at third. We pick it up, we'll throw to first. And that's out number 2 in the visitors' half of the 6th inning. Still in the 6th, 2 outs, nobody on. Willie Castro at the plate. He's 1 for 3 on the day for the Brewers, hitting .319 on the season, so he's doing solid. Worked himself into an 0-2 count, though, so the 2-strike pitch. It's another ground ball to me at the... Oh, I didn't get it. Not gonna get him either. Dang it. Hole in the glove works every time. Base hit, not a fielding error, so we'll take that, I suppose. We come back bottom of the 6th. It's a 9-5 ball game now. Milwaukee apparently put the boots to us with 2 outs in the top half there. And I got bases loaded and only 1 out here with Bradley Blaylock on the mound for the Brewers out of the bullpen. He hits 95 on the 4-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Gripped and ripped, another grand slam to right center field. Are you kidding me? Almost the exact same spot as the last one, as that one's behind the pool in the bleachers. Wow. 2 grand slams in the ball game now. Home run number 7 on the season. And it's a tie ball game. It's a 9-9 contest, and 8 of those runs have been driven in by me and my grand slams. Holy mackerel, are you kidding me? Wow. All right, we come back bottom of the 8th. It's a 10-9 ball game now. Milwaukee in the lead. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Joel Payamps on the mound for the Brewers. He hits 97 on his 4-seamer, 96 on the sinker, 90 on his circle change, only 84 on the slider. And I went fishing after a 4-seamer well inside. It's an 0-1 count for me now. Second pitch of the at-bat from Payamps. Swing and a miss at a slider below the knees. Oh, man, I got that grand slam fever going on. I am trying to be the hero with every swing of the bat. 0-2 pitch is a slider at the knees. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. We're going to do the 0-2 pitch one more time here. Guess as long as I stay out of a double play, I should be all right, right? Nope. Slider away. Swung on and missed. Horrible at-bat for the K. And, yeah, back to the dugout I go, as there was nothing good about that one except for that foul tick with the first 0-2 pitch. We come back top of the 9th. It's a 10-9 ball game. Milwaukee in the lead. Jackson Churio standing in for the 5th time today. He's 0 for 4 so far today and only 1 for 9 on the series. It's a runner on second and 2 away for him, and he's got himself a 2-2 count. We got 2s everywhere in this one. Wind up and the pitch from reliever Sean Manzo. Come on, big fella. There we go. Hot shot to me at third. We will throw across to first. We're heading to the bottom half, trailing the Brewers by a run. Score currently sitting at 10-9. And the Brewers are going to win it. 10-9 is the final score there. So they take 2 out of 3 when they come to town. Not the way I was hoping that was going to work, but yeah, wow. 3 for 5 day at the plate for me with a pair of grand slams. All 8 RBIs coming from the long ball. 5 for 13 on the series. So it's a cool stat line, but man, it just sucks that we lost the game by a run. But of course, my aggressiveness in that at-bat in the bottom of the 8th didn't do us any favors. So yeah, that's the game of baseball, boys and girls. And since this series is over, that means this episode's going to be over. For those of you that have made it this far, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.